Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. And I also want to say this week a heartfelt message to all of you out there. Thank you for your subscription, for your likes, your comments especially, for sharing your lives with me. You know, that takes guts and it takes courage. And I just want you to know that I value each and every one of you. Every single one of you that are a part of the Reydiant Reality community allow me to do this every single day. And I feel so truly blessed and so truly humble to be in a position to do so. So I just want you to know that you are truly valued and you guys literally mean everything to me. Like when I see the things that you write and you know, how you support me, and you know, whenever I ask you questions about stuff, like you're always there, pushing me on, spurring me on, and that really, really means a lot. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. Tribal Tuesday is open. The next one is in September. Before we start, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you, right? What is going on? What is your destiny card for the week ahead? You've got Judgment, right? So this card is representative of Pluto, and so therefore it brings transformation into your life. And actually that's what I feel from this. Forget the blast from the past. I don't feel like that you're going to get that energy this week. What I actually feel is going to happen for you, you will have a very deep intuitive insight into your own life, and you are going through a big transformation this week, right? So Virgo, be ready for change, be ready to be elevated. And the beautiful thing about transformation, when we talk about transformation, what is that, right? It's changing from one thing into another, but it's the process. This week you are going to get a glimpse into how you can change, how you can evolve, and how far you can go with something. This is going to be a really deep understanding of where you are at and ultimately where you have been. Just kind of feel like there's going to be like, I'm seeing like a stained glass window that's been separated into pieces, right? And I'm seeing it going, and it's forming the picture again. So it's kind of like what's happening is the bits and pieces of who you are coming back together. And that in itself is a transformation, right? If you've gone through the depths of it, especially if you've had like a Pluto transit, fuck me, like everybody knows, right? If you go through one of them, you literally feel like, if you've ever seen the Simpsons movie, you know, where he just gets separated into separate parts and he's like, you know what, fuck it, I don't even care anymore. And then they start to put him back together. If you feel like your life has been ripped apart and pulled apart, this week you will start to see why that was necessary, why it had to happen, why you were the only person on your specific journey, in your specific lineage, your heritage, that walked the path that you have. When you look at your other family members, and that's not to say, you know, anything bad about them, could any of them truly have walked the path that you have? Ask yourself that, because this week when you see your bits and pieces coming back together, that's when you will understand, I know now what it has all meant and where it is all leading. The brightest of who you are is about to be revealed to you. So you are coming out of the dark times, I can tell you that, my dear Virgos. So let's have a look, see at your direction card. What is the context? So you're King of Cups, right? And this is all about your emotions, where you've been, how you've been feeling, what's been going on within you, within your personal sphere. Now, for some of you, a Scorpio male, right? Scorpio male may feature heavily. So if you know a Scorpio male or somebody of that nature, somebody that is deep, somebody that is not afraid to talk about the difficult stuff in life, somebody that will give you the challenge, play devil's advocate, somebody that will prod and push and poke you to get a response from you, to make you feel something. If there is someone like that in your life this week, you know, they might reveal to you, and it could be through a bit of a struggle, they will reveal to you this week where it is that you are now ready to grow. Now, the thing about the King of Cups is he would be a water sign male, right? right? I already talked about the Judgment card being ruled by Pluto, so it's a Scorpio male or somebody of that nature. Now, the other thing about the King of Cups is this is about ruling your emotions, right? So this stained glass window, this beautiful tapestry, whatever you want to call it, that's, you know, this amazing puzzle that's fusing back together, that's you. And it's going to happen through the guise of your emotions. This week, you're going to have to stay on top of them. Not hold them, not control them, just stay on top of them. Get a bird's eye view, right? Separate yourself from how you feel so that you can watch the unfolding of who you are coming to being, right? It doesn't matter what your age is, that's irrelevant. What matters is that you are metamorphosizing into a beautiful and brighter version of who you were always meant to be, of who you already are, right? This is about bringing your bits and pieces back together. So if it's felt fractious and all over the place, don't try to understand it. Just observe it and watch it take shape. Watch yourself take shape. Insight card, the look behind the scenes. You are ready to tell your story. You are ready to write your book. You are ready to write that blog. You are ready for more fun, for more vibrancy and more enjoyment. Sex, love, passion, sensuality, connection, you know, like that. When you touch somebody's face or when a loved one tickles the bottom of your back, and you know, all of that stuff, all of the pleasures of life, all of the sensual, sexual pleasures of life are there for you this week. And if you connect to those, you will feel them in a way that you haven't felt them for a very long time. Pay attention this week. It's going to be a deeply internal, emotional week, but it can have the most amazing effect on your physical senses and connections this week as well, like to the physical world. So if it's not too personal or too steamy, feel free to share in the comments. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Take care.